When I'm Sarge, you're on Sarge's Recap, and today we're gonna kind of go over some weapon types in Destiny and what I feel is good for PvP and PvE. We're just going to be exploring around the Earth drop zone, really. I see some public events incoming. I see some things to do, so there will be definitely some combat in our near future, which is always fun. So, just a little recap. I really do like this game. I honestly think it's much better than Destiny 1. And I'm going to kind of go over some weapons and what I believe you should carry as a hunter on you to survive in Destiny. Now, you probably heard that asterisk as a hunter. I do play the hunter class. My editor Pyro plays the warlock class. I do not know hardly anything about the tank class, and weapons do tend to have a greater effect on combat than they did in the first game. In the first game, so long as you did a high amount of damage, you were pretty much okay in PvE. I'm not gonna say that in PvP, just PvE. But that's pretty much where I'm coming from. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with just what I'm holding as a hand cannon. So long as your hand cannon has a decent rate of fire and not a lot of recoil, and you are a decent shot with it, go ahead. If you do not trust yourself to be able to make at least a fair number of shots off before they close the gap, like I kind of messed that one up, then do not carry a hand cannon. I would suggest probably a submachine gun or a pulse rifle. There's another hunter over here with a hand cannon. That's a little ironic. Is he rallying that? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Alright. Just go ahead and do that.
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp
Oh, excuse me. Glimmer drill, where is it? This is a bow. This is a compound, obviously. Ooh, whoa.
A glimmer mining crew. Shut them down.
Okay, that's cool. One thing you're gonna have to know about your hand cannon, if it doesn't have a high rate of fire,
they're heading to another site.
you are definitely in for a bad time. Let's move on to the bow, shall we? This is the compound bow. Most bows in the game do act pretty similar to each other. This one, again, if you cannot trust yourself to make shots, don't use it. A lot of my weapons that I prefer to use, they don't bank on accuracy, but accuracy is their bread and butter. I do really like my bow. Just missed that shark. Got that time. Grenade. By the way, I'm not gonna go over grenades and abilities. And the big guns. The rocket launcher should honestly be more of a last ditch effort, especially for hunters, but
glimmer without a drill could work.
knocking out large groups of enemies is a fair use for it. Your rocket launcher should have some type of area of effect damage. The better the area of effect, or the wider the area of effect, the better. And weapons I would avoid using. Personally, I would avoid pulse rifles. I've noticed their spread's pretty unreliable. Oh, where the hell was I aiming? But that's just my taste. If you like it, you like it. And there's honestly a lot of what's in Destiny is just your taste. Obviously you should have a fast sparrow. I'm not even going to go and do you know, what kind of sparrow you should have. Again, that's all on personal taste and how you operate your sparrow. I will say the bow is a good replacement for the sniper rifle. Should you not like sniper rifles, it is a good alternative. The one I have here, it's a little underpowered for what it is. It's called Subtle Calamity, but it is a 305 power void bow. A sword, I would honestly, if you don't have a sword with you at all times, that's fine, but I would at least own one. Yeah, no, that's better, but I like my legendary cloak. Oh, you bastard. Didn't waste my arrow. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not gonna go into, like, you know, exotics and all that. Oh wow, again, where was I aiming? I will say though, if you guys like this style of video, please let me know so I can make more of the kind of content that you guys like. There's another hand cannon. I've honestly been trying to get a good auto rifle or some machine gun for my primary. But oh, some machine guns are very useful. Just watch your ammo consumption, because they eat ammo. Okay, I was robbed of that shot. But yeah, what with some machine guns, auto rifles too, just not to the same, like, insane extent. You really should watch your, I mean, you should watch your ammo consumption on whatever you're using. Know generally what you have. That way, you try to avoid pulling the trigger and just hearing a click. Anyhow, I think that'll do it for today's video. I'm Sarge, and I'll see you on the next.